Hi guys, this is Shweta from Maths Baron, and here we are with another topic. So as you can see in my hand, I have a Rubik's Cube. Okay, so quite interesting what a Rubik's Cube can do. So the chapter which we are going to today we are going to study is plan, elevation and isometric drawings. And this is a chapter which is there for both class IGCSE 7 and 8. So basically we are following Cambridge checkpoint 8 and 9, right? So, let's start with the topic, plan, elevation and isometric drawing. Alright, now if you see, I have a Rubik's Cube in hand, okay. Now, Rubik's Cube is a three-dimensional object, right. Now, when we are seeing a three-dimensional object and we want to understand, right, how it will look into two-dimensional, we will be actually looking into plan and elevation. Now, one important thing, since we are representing the isometric drawing is a drawing of a three-dimensional object in a two-dimensional paper. Alright. So how do you do isometric drawing? So basically you have an isometric paper, so in which something like this, like in equilateral triangles, the isometric paper comes, and then you draw on this, which makes you feel as if you are seeing a three-dimensional object. Alright, now let's start with a Rubik's Cube now here. So you can see the Rubik's Cube here. Alright, now what is the one characteristic of this Rubik's Cube is the length, the breadth and the width, all three are equal. Alright, now how do you represent here? So this is how I have tried to represent a Rubik's Cube. Now, what is the plan here? Okay, if I want to understand what is plan, so basically if it is kept like this and I want to look from the top, so what happens? We are only seeing this part. Okay, from the top, only the top part is visible. Alright, so this is so it will look like, basically if I want to draw, it will look like a square basically, because Rubik's Cube, you know, right? Length, breadth and width all are equal. So this is going to be your plan. Alright. Now same thing here. So this is your plan and this is how I have represented. So you are imagining that there is a Rubik's Cube in front of you. I don't need to imagine, you can see here. And if I look, basically what is happening, these things I'm not concerned about. These things. Okay, so we are only looking into the top part. So this is your plan. Alright. Now what is elevation? So elevation again is divided into two types. So elevation is top and then you have the side. So we were discussing about plan and elevation. So here I have drawn one figure here. So it's a cuboid basically, if you can see. Okay, so it's a three-dimensional object, right? Now, what are the three viewpoints which we can see? So we have three viewpoints, one from B, another from C, and another from top. Okay. Now, what is the top view will be called? So the top view is actually nothing but the plan. Okay. Because it is from the overhead. So if there is a cuboid which is kept on front of us, and if I look on top, so what I will be watching actually, what I will be seeing? So you will only be seeing this top part of this, right? This does not matter, this side does not matter. So if I look from the top, right? So what you are actually seeing? You are seeing the rectangle part, the top side. So this is going to be your plan, okay? And from A. Why I am specifying? So when you are actually writing the plan, you don't need to specify from where, because it's the top view and the top view is going to be same for any object. Alright. But when you are specifying the elevation, which is nothing but the side view, then you need to specify which is the viewpoint here. So this is just for your understanding. I am writing from A because I want all of you to understand that we are actually discussing the plan, and elevation is again going to be different here. Now since this is a cuboid, right? So this is your plan. Now if I'm standing here, okay, let's say this is a cuboid here in front of me, I'm standing here. So actually I'm seeing this part. This is my part I'm seeing, right? This is the part I am interested in. So this is my elevation. So this is going to be my elevation from B. So you are going to write this elevation from B. Okay. So in elevation is very important, and this is also very important. So here in plan you don't have to actually specify. If you specify, it's fine, but it's not going to make a difference. But elevation, you need to specify from which side you're watching. Okay. Now elevation from B is this, because you're seeing this. You are standing here in front of this and you're seeing the longer side of the cuboid. Discussing about this this three-dimensional figure, and we were discussing about elevation from C. Okay. So already we know that elevation from B is, so basically what I am trying to explain you is, see, when you are looking into a three-dimensional figure, right? So plan and elevation is actually the two-dimensional view, right? So when you're standing from B, you are seeing this, the bigger rectangle, right? But when you are seeing from C, right? So you are standing here and you are not concerned about this part. So you are only interested in the front view. So that's what elevation from C will look. So now summarizing this, so this is a cuboid. So cuboid, what is the difference in a cube and cuboid? So cuboid will have all the three dimensionals different. Now, so this is your plan, which is the top view. Okay. Elevation, it is very important to specify from what angle you are looking. So if it is given, if it is already given that you have to find from this viewpoint, otherwise you name it and then you say that this is the elevation from B. So that's why I have written elevation is from this point, and elevation from C will be this. So now, this is one question where you are given a three-dimensional object and you are asked to do plan and elevation. There is another question which also comes, and which is, you will be given plan and elevation from different angles, and then you will have to come to three-dimensional figure. So let's discuss another problem. So I have drawn another three-dimensional object. Okay. So this is a three-dimensional object, and then we have to find the plan and elevation from the three different viewpoints. Now already A, B, C is given, so I don't have to explain you that when we are looking from A, it is the plan. Okay. So from A, what you are going to do, what is the plan from A? So I am going to explain you how you will be doing it. It's very simple. Okay. So now see here, when you look up, okay, when let's say I am imagining this building or this figure down, okay, and I am looking from the top. So what is visible? So this will be visible. So this thing will be visible. I am marking it in red. So this thing is not going to be visible. And what is going to be visible? This thing is going to be visible. What I am marking in red. Right? So if I consider myself at top, so these two things will be visible. So now you are going to draw that. Okay, so let's draw this. So plan will be, so this is the strip we'll be drawing. Okay, so this is your strip, and then you can see here, this is again, if it was extended, it would have been a rectangle here, right? But it is not extended. So what you are only seeing this part. So what you will do is, this will be the same size with this, and then again another. So what you will be doing is just extend this, then this, and after this you will be, this is the part you will be interested. So okay, so this is your plan. So this is going to be the plan from A. Okay. So you are only interested in the top view. Okay. So this is how you are going to draw from the, you are going to draw plan from the A. After drawing plan from A, we are interested to draw plan from B. Elevation from B. Okay. So just remember that this is plan, and from the top what we are saying is plan, and from the side whatever we are saying is the elevation. Okay, so now we are interested in drawing elevation from B as well as elevation from C. So how we are going to do it? So what I have done is I have marked it in blue. This is your elevation from B. So you are only seeing this part, you are seeing this part. You are not seeing this, you are not seeing this. So how we are going to draw? So we will draw the same width. Okay. Then this is something like L shaped. Okay, so you draw this L shape. Now, what else is there? Okay, so this is what? This is your, let me mark it. So this is your elevation from B. So we are going to write elevation from B. Okay, so this is your elevation from B. Okay, so we finished plan, which is the top view. So plan is always the top view and elevation is always the side view. Okay, so and the sides always we need to specify that it is. So this is one confusion which many IGCSE kids will have, that when we are doing the elevation, do we need to specify the points? Yes, we need to specify the points. It's very important. Okay. Now from C, how would you draw? So from C, if you see, right, you are seeing this side. This is the thing you are seeing. Okay, and then you are seeing this and this. So what is important for me? The length is important of this figure. Then we have, then this is important for us. So how we'll draw? So we'll draw this. Let's draw the rectangle first. So this is going to be the first thing we will be drawing. Okay. Then what else? So in order to represent that there is a division, what we do is we do a divided line here. So we'll draw something like this. Yeah, this is what we'll be saying. Now, in order to represent this, what we do? We'll do a line, dotted line. So this is what? This is my elevation from C. Okay, so this is how, this is plan and elevation. So this is one way which the questions are asked, where you will be giving a three-dimensional figure and you will be asked to draw the plan and elevation from the different viewpoints. Okay, there is another question which comes where you will be given the plan and elevation and you will be asked to draw the three-dimensional figure. Okay, now before going to that, I want to take another figure, any three-dimensional object I'll take as a model, and I'll again explain so that it is more important for you to understand. So this is the first part, which is very important. So the other part which is the students find little tough is taking from this plan and elevation, drawing a 3D figure. Okay, but let me, before going that part, I want to take a three-dimensional figure and show you. Okay, so we are here with a Lego figure, and I'm going to show you how will you be drawing the plan and elevation for this. Okay, so if you can see this, so this is the top side. So when I am looking on top of it, we are not interested in the down part. So this is going to be my plan, right? So what we are going to do is I'm just helping you to understand how you are actually doing the plan and elevation. Okay, so this you will be looking. So when I keep this and you look from top, you see the top rectangle. Okay, which is actually, if you see this, it's actually a square. So this is your plan. Okay, now again, if you see this Lego figure again, and we see the elevation, right? So elevation depends on which side I am looking. If I am looking from this side, this is my elevation. So if you see, this is actually a rectangle. Okay, so what you will be doing, you will be actually, if you can measure the size, you will take that side measurement and then you will draw like that, or use a scale, whatever. So this is going to be my elevation from this side. So this is my elevation from here, and the elevation, so in this case the elevation is going to be same. from both the sides. So this is my elevation from B and C, which is, I'm just giving a name. From this point, if I'm looking, this is B, and if I'm looking from this, it's C. Okay, in this case, the dimensions are same. So this is how you are going to imagine. So now, in the next video, what I'm going to do, I'll be taking some more complicated problems. I am also going to do, there is another type of question which comes in IGCSE where you will be given the plan and elevation and you will be asked to draw the three-dimensional figure. So we'll be looking into such kind of problems. Till then, thank you and thanks for watching.